March of 2019. And that is... Today we are charging 17 alleged gang members of 3 different affiliated gangs in connection with 14 shootings, 3 murders that killed or hurt 14 people. There were 10 non-fatal shootings included in this count. One of those victims was a 20-year-old young woman who was up from Virginia to visit friends and attend a Sweet 16 party. Another was an 18-year-old college student, a freshman who was not part of a gang, who was just in the wrong place at, unfortunately, the wrong time in East New York. Both of them died senselessly and needlessly due to this gang problem that we have. These are people at the party. The party is upstairs. The first guy up the steps is George Risher. There's another gunman. You can see everyone's backing away. They understand there's a problem. They understand that this is not going to go well. That is, we allege, Equan Warlick standing at the door. A young mother comes down with her child. He allows her to walk out. When this kid tries to exit, he prevents the kid from leaving. And now the shooting starts. They're shooting upstairs, he's shooting downstairs. You see everyone running for their lives. You can see Equan Warlick shooting. You can see the guy running away with the gun. They've already now shot a number of people. It was a gun that Equan Warlick had when the police were able to apprehend him and arrest him so that he could face indictment in this case. Even when he was arrested, he had a gun on him. It's a .38 revolver. He comes back, he enters the bodega, and he continues to shoot in the direction of where the person he was fighting had run.
You saw firsthand what has happened. 3 gangs takedowns brought down our crime in this city. I said this over and over again. It's the gangs and the guns. That is the problem. Everyday New Yorker in this borough of 2.6 million people were held hostage by 3 gang crews. But here's the real dynamic. Do an analysis where the shootings are taking place. Black, brown, and poor. There's a lack of urgency because of the victims and the geography where these crimes were taking place. But the police department, the DA's office, they said no to that. They said that every community deserves to be safe. And this team of investigators and law enforcement officers should be commended. They saved lives.
NYPD detectives teamed up with prosecutors from the beginning to gather evidence and to strategically dismantle violent gang and street crews by building strong cases. It is what the NYPD's work will continue to look like going forward. There will be more cases like this one, not just here in Brooklyn, in the neighborhood harmed by this alliance of violent street gangs, but in every borough, so that our city is a place where people not only are safe, but that they feel safe as well. I know there are young people who have very limited options, but we must draw a line. Gang violence is not an exceptional option and will not be tolerated. We will curtail gun violence, but simultaneously expand our work to reach out and collaborate to the communities we serve, to provide more choices to young people who have too few.
Sure. K-O-S-A-K. K-O-S-A-K. That's Captain. And the last name is K-O-S-A-K.